जय श्री माता जी। हम सभी श्री माता जी के चरणों में नमस्कार करके बंधन लेंगे। We'll all bow down to Shri Mata Ji and take bandhan. Three Mahamantras and Ganesh Mantra. We'll keep our right hand on Mother Earth and left hand towards Shri Mata Ji. हम अपना दाया हाथ जमीन पर रखेंगे और बाया हाथ श्री माता जी की ओर। श्री माता जी, कृपा करके मेरे ईड़ा नाड़ी को शुद्ध और निर्मल कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी, प्लीज क्लेंस माय लेफ्ट चैनल। We'll keep our right hand towards Shri Mataji and left hand towards the ether element. हम अपना दाया हाथ श्री माता जी की ओर करेंगे और बाया हाथ आकाश की ओर। श्री माता जी, कृपा करके मेरे पिंगला नाड़ी को शुद्ध और निर्मल कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी, प्लीज क्लेंस माय राइट चैनल। We'll keep both our hands towards श्री माता जी। हम दोनों हाथ श्री माता जी की ओर करेंगे। अपना पूरा चित्त हम सहस्रार चक्र पर लेकर जाएंगे। श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हमें संतुलन प्रदान कीजिए। श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हमें निर्विचारिता की स्थिति प्रदान कीजिए। We'll keep our attention on Sahasrara. Shri Mataji, please establish us in the state of complete thoughtless awareness. इसी स्थिति में हम श्री माता जी की अमृतवाणी सुनेंगे।
One has to admit that the way the world is in turmoil, it's not war, it's not cold war, but it's a kind of a funny type of a warfare which cannot be described in words. Now, what will you say to what is happening in Italy today? What will you say to what is happening in Bosnia or any other place where you find stupid problems coming up and people killing each other, no peace, no sense of security? You find in the world, you open the newspaper. We had an English newspaper today, I couldn't read. So many women were raped, so many men were killed, this thing happened. Individually also. President doing nonsensical things like that. I mean, all sorts of things you see today is absurd. When we were of your younger age, we never heard of such things. People were dignified, sensible people. So now what has happened is they are just shattered. There's no peace in their mind to see what they are doing, where are they, what is their responsibility. Horrible things are being expressed. Media is taking to all horrible things. It was never so before. We have read beautiful articles of beautiful things in the media itself, but today it is very different. Then it is a very materialistic one, extremely materialistic. Marketing this, marketing that, marketing human beings. Then they are taking away children, taking away women, they are selling the children, they are selling the women, and all kinds of things going on. Marketing God, marketing spirituality, marketing, I don't know what to say, but their own children. This kind of a perverse world is today. For that is needed Mahamaya, by which he shows that you have to pay through your noses for what you are doing. In this lifetime, say a man who is very wayward, destructive, drinks, smokes, goes away with women and all that. Within 2 years, he is bankrupt. So the reward is already there. Whatever he was doing is there to see. Another man, what's wrong, goes on with nonsensical things. He gets AIDS or he gets other diseases of a very incurable nature. We call it Rokda Devi, means cash payment. Cash payment. The goddess who gives cash payment. You do this, all right, have it. You have done this, all right, enjoy this. Like that. It is really this Mahamaya, especially, who is now very much sort of active. Sometimes I get a fright from her, but the way she is punishing people is a bit too much. But it is so. If you do rash driving, oh, I'll enjoy rash driving, all right, finished. You end up with a limping leg or a broken hand. So the laws, the divine laws at work through Mahamaya. It was not that fast before as it is today. Supposing there's a president of America, such a big position, I mean, imagine. He's being challenged by any third rater from the street. How is it possible? Nobody could do that before, because Mahamaya is using all its free will to check the free will of human beings. The so-called freedom that we are trying to enjoy is brought to an end. People start thinking, what is it? Big people, There was some boxer, very well known, people used to run after him. Now he's in jail. Another fellow who was doing this Grand Prix, which against I was always, died suddenly. Now people, he's a hero, this, that, but nobody will now do that. All right. One hero is sufficient. Not me, sir. I am not going to take to this Grand Prix business. That enough for me. So though one hero is created, but the fear of doing this kind of nonsense. Then they go for, what is called that, skiing. Now in the skiing also, somebody died and somebody got a lame leg. I think in the royal family something happened. So now from England, very few people are going for skiing. Now only the Swiss have to learn a lesson, I think. It's something, you just keep your eyes open. Today you read somebody boasting very much about himself. Tomorrow you find him in the jail. It was very surprising. There was some minister in Italy who wanted me to meet, and I said, Baba, I don't want to meet him. He's very bad past. He's in jail already. So I can't meet him now. They are falling into their own traps. This trap is Mahamaya. She creates from your own, it's through your own, because you don't want to face yourself. You don't want to know the truth. You want to evade the truth. So, this is the aspect of Mahamaya, that immediately you have to face yourself. How many things have happened? Think of it. These big tycoons are in jail. Very famous people from, say, drug, great rich people, they are in jail. All such things are happening. Why? Because this Mahamaya is the one who wants to teach a lesson. By teaching a lesson to one person, it shatters at least thousands, because that person sees the point. As death comes to it, or whatever it comes to it, maybe he may not learn the lesson, because he's already dead to learn anything anymore, but others are. How it spreads. So in a way, the media also, that always gives bad news, in a way, does not know how much good it is doing through Mahamaya. Now, for your information, many things we are saying about, like say, smoking is already going out. Drinking will also go out. What did the surge do? Nothing. But a Mahamaya. They get cancers. Doctors have got the idea now. They have got cancer, and they have asked people that now don't smoke, otherwise you will get cancer. So the Mahamaya creates that kind of an, I should say, an incident. Single incident is sufficient for people to be extremely cautious. Moreover, it is such a panicked world, so insecure today. Suddenly you find the cows are giving poison in their milk. There's something else happening. The water is getting polluted. Then suddenly you find there are needles which are infected. So everybody is so nervous and thinking about saving their lives. So they start thinking about it. But in such, if you come, none of these things can trouble you, because this is the aspect of Mahamaya that she protects. She protects. Nobody can destroy Sahajogis unless and until they want to be destroyed. It's their desire. Nobody can touch them. Now when they talk about miracles, like the other day, one boy from Australia, I knew Sahajogi, was going on a motorbike and suddenly he was in a great speed, and from both the sides 2 trucks came and they hit him. But instead of getting hit, he was just sort of pushed out like a shuttlecock, and he fell on the other side. And he was not at all hurt, and he got up, and they were surprised. His bike was shattered, everything, and this fellow was perfectly all right. They couldn't understand how this boy has saved himself. There are so many stories like that, that shows that how this Mahamaya is protecting Sajogis. Protection. Very caring. Also in dreams, she protects. It's very surprising how people get dreams and how they get their medicines, how they get their treatment, how they understand about the dangers that are there, how in dreams they are told about how other people are, how they behave. You don't have to know it in conscious mind, but into the very, very deep sushupti state in dreams, you know what is good for you, what is bad for you. Somehow they know. And it is that knowledge, which is intuitive, we can call it, comes through Mahamaya. She is the one who gives you this intuitive knowledge, what to be done, what is to be done, how to get out of problems. And you do. Whether you manage it or not, you get out of it. There are so many examples of this. 1001, one of them I'll tell you. It comes to my mind now. In Australia, there was a very, very nice Sajogi, very great Sajogi, very learned one, but a simple man. And another horrible one told him that he should buy this particular land and particular thing called Lily Dale, and we can start Saj Yoga there, we can do this, we can do that. So whatever earnings he had, he put it there as to begin with. And the bank said, we'll give you money. But in that report, he had written that we have Saj Yoga properties, my properties, anything, that this is there available in case we fail to pay. When I saw this, I thought, no, it's too much. So I asked the lawyer, and he said that it is better you give it in the newspaper, otherwise nobody can take your land or anything or your property. But one thing is for sure, that you will have to go to courts for years together. So best is to give in the newspaper that you have nothing to do with this Lily Day, nor Saj Yoga has anything to do with it. Now this gentleman got very upset because the bank would not give the money, and then the people who were selling it put a suit against him. He was already a bankrupt, he didn't know what to do and was very much in trouble. I said, don't worry. You are under protection. And you'll be amazed that despite all kinds of fears people had, that he might be arrested, or God knows, whatever house he has will be sold out, everything. On the contrary, that Lily Dale, somebody offered money to purchase it at a much higher price, so he got a higher price. And so he sold it. But you have to have patience, and you have to have faith and courage. He said, Mother, I know nobody can destroy me. And this is how the protection of the Mahamaya. The first part of Mahamaya was to make this man expose this bad Sajogi to all the people. There was a big following for him and became a good speaker, this and that. Then all they dropped out. So it works also on the collective side. There's someone who tries to trouble the Sajogis. All right, the Mahamaya allows him to trouble for a point, up to a point. And then suddenly she acts. So the people are amazed. Sajogis are amazed how this man has become like this. This Mahamaya is always like my sari, as you say, is protecting. She is beautiful, she is very kind, caring, compassionate, affectionate. Delicately she handles. And she is very, very angry and kills the people who try to spoil the work of God, like Rakshasas and devils, and keeps you clean out of all these bad hands. Another very good aspect of Mahamaya is that she transforms you. Everything is in the brain for human beings. If you are a crook, you are a crook in the brain. If you are a person who hates others, it's all in the brain. If you are addicted to something, it's all in the brain. It's a very complicated conditioning in the head. So this Sahasrara is very important, no doubt. But the power of Irata and Viratangana can only be effective if there is Mahamaya Rupa. And she, in her own sweet ways, opens, dislodges all these conditionings which make you ugly, which make you horrible, which makes you hot-tempered, non-Sahajogis. She is the one who really, like the Mother Earth, gives all that she has to make you really very joyous, happy, so that you enjoy Niranand, nothing but Anand, nothing but joy. And this is what is the Sahasrara. But it's only possible when your Brahmarandra is to be opened out. Otherwise, you cannot enter into the subtleties of divine love, compassion, of that ever-flowing Mahamaya. From the outside, I have told you what she is. But from inside, when you enter, penetrate into her, through the Brahmarandra, then this Mahamaya, which is an incarnation, as you know, of this all-pervading power, becomes very different. On one side, she tries to teach you lessons. She tries to destroy that is evil, all that is harmful, all that is destructive. And on the other side, she loves you, protects you, very delicately guides you. Her love is without any expectation. She loves because she cannot help but to love. So, in that love, you are drenched. You enjoy it. Everybody knows that they are close to her, absolutely close to her. Wherever they want, they can always ask her help. Wherever they are supported by her. So, this Sahasrara is very important. Because through this only we react. Through this we accumulate all kinds of nonsense. In the world of this nonsense that we are living, we have to be something like the lotuses, who cannot be tarnished, who cannot be affected by all the ills that are going on. This is what is the test, is the pariksha. That at this time, at this difficult time, we can blossom and create fragrance and get so many others to this beautiful atmosphere. It is a kind of a beautiful playful war, I can say, against what is supposed to be negative. What is the power of this negative? What is the power of these conditionings? What is the power of the stupidity that anybody can see? So you develop the sight, the vision so clearly, you understand so clearly that you are the ones who are responsible. You are the cells of this Sahasrara, of this brain, and you all have to act. I was yesterday enamored when you said that these lights have to enlighten many lights. This was really a great promise to me. So coming to Sahaja Yoga is not just for your personal, limited personalities and their problems, but as I said, you on one side has to grow, and on the other side, everyone has to grow through you. So this is the second tide which you should look after. Today, of course, I am very happy that in my lifetime I could see the manifestation of Mahamaya in such a beautiful way. That this door that is opened is now just able to enter into the kingdom of God and to enjoy the heavenly bliss and the protection. But have faith in it. Have faith in it. Do not get disturbed by small things. And I am sure it will work out in a very great way if you get that complete faith and a complete surrendering. I am sure will work out very well. May God bless you. So we'll have a little Ganesh Puja and then Sahasrara Puja.
श्री माता जी, आज के शाम के ध्यान के लिए आपके श्री चरणों में कोटि कोटि प्रणाम। Thank you, Shri Mataji, for today's evening meditation. हम सभी श्री माता जी के चरणों में नमस्कार करके बंधन लेंगे. We'll all bow down to Shri Mataji and take bandhan. जय श्री माता जी.